Are you learning French? You know the basics, but you don't, comment on dit? You don't have the right accent, or don't know the words pour, genre, just kidding, I'm American, but I'm here today to teach you some of those filler words, just to sprinkle in to make you sound more authentically French when you speak in French. So here we go. Alright, so we have bon. So this one means basically like okay. It's like to really start your thought. So you might say like bon, on va au magasin. Like okay, we're going to the store. Something like that. Alright, now we have ba. And these ba and ben are kind of similar. So ba, it's like really putting that emphasis on something. So like instead of just saying oui, like yes, you'd say bah oui. Like obviously, like clearly, bah oui. C'était bon, bah oui. It's also kind of like you're thinking, so you might say like, ben, je sais pas. It's like this long drawn out. Okay, then we have genre. It's how Americans and English speakers, how we often put like in our sentence. So like, I went to the store and then like I saw a friend. So you'd say, ouais, je suis allée au magasin, genre, puis j'ai vu un pote, et puis, And then instead of saying that's a clear giveaway that you're an English speaker, you would say instead, so you're like, oui, bon, bref. And that's the thing too, you can kind of string them all along to create a sentence. Next we have bof, which I think just sounds funny, but it's basically saying something's not super great. It's just bof. Ouais, comment s'est passé ton weekend? Like, how was your weekend? Bof, on n'a pas fait grand chose. Like, we didn't really do much. Bof. It was bof. Right, one of my favorites is voilà, quoi. It's like summarizing. Like, there it is, like, voilà, quoi. And also, they'll add, like, quoi on the end of things. So, like, ouais, c'était sympa, quoi. Like, it was nice. What? But it's just like, voilà, quoi is like kind of summarizing, and they just kind of throw it on at the end of sentences sometimes. Another one is machin, which means a thing. So it's like, ouais, le machin là-bas, like that thing over there. This is probably the most important one to know. Though they're all important, but this one especially, they say it all the time. Du coup, that one is said like by every French speaker known to man. It basically means so. So it's like, on fait quoi du coup? Like, so what are we gonna do? Bah, du coup, on est allé là-bas. Like, so we went over there. It's du coup, it's like, you really can sprinkle it in pretty much in any sentence you speak. Along with du coup, there's also en fait. And that one, they use it all the time. So if you want to sound super French, just sprinkle in a little tout coup or a little en fait. En fait, it means like actually. So, en fait, on est allé au magasin. I don't know why I keep talking about the store, but I'm just trying to use simple phrases. So for example, like, oh, tu manges de la viande? Like, do you eat meat? En fait, je mange pas de viande. So it's like actually, but again, it's used all the time, right? And then bref is also used pretty often. It's just like, means like anyways, or long story short. So you might be like, oh, I saw my friend, then we went to the movies, then we ate dinner. Bref, like long story short, c'était sympa quoi. Like it was nice. Again, we're using that little quoi at the end. And I think the most fun part is that you can take pretty much any of these words, string them all together, and you make a sentence that means nothing but everything in French. So you could be like, bah, du coup, bon, bah, bref, voilà quoi. Okay, and then I have a couple of bonus ones for you. In school, we're taught nous instead of on. So when we want to say like, we are eating, nous mangeons. Like, but in French, you'd oftentimes, especially like when talking, you say on. So like, on mange, on est allé au parc, et puis on est rentré. Like, you use on more often than nous when talking. Again, in school, we're taught to use the ne and pas around the verb. So, je ne parle pas français. Je ne mange pas de viande. We spell it all out. It's the equivalent of saying, I do not eat meat. Je ne mange pas de viande. But instead, a lot of times, especially in spoken conversation, in grammar, like when you're writing, you still include the ne, but in conversation, you drop the ne, and you'd say, je mange pas de viande, je parle pas français, stuff like that. So you just drop that ne. This one's kind of fun, and honestly is, after learning it, you wonder why in English we don't have an equivalent. So it's using si versus oui. So it's a response to a no. So let me explain that better. For example, at the end of your meal, a server might ask like, oh, do you want a cafe, like a coffee, a cafe? And you'd say no, like, oh, no, I'm good. And then you change your mind, you're like, ah, en fait, si. Like, actually, yeah, I do. It's saying yes to a no. It's a response. So it's like, actually, yeah, I do want it. It's just, it's strange that we don't have the equivalent in English. So it would be like, oui, non, mais si, like, yes, I do, actually. Alright, well, I hope all of these little filler words were helpful for you. And the next time you speak in French, you sound more, comment on dit, more authentique and voilà, quoi. Let me know down below if there's any that I missed that you think are essential to sounding more French. Thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe if you'd like some more French videos or travel related content. So, and if you have any suggestions, merci bien. Salut!